guys, Jeff Discher, real estate broker with the Discher Group at Douglas Elliman, and today we're going to keep it real estate. We're going to keep it a little investor mindset today, and we're going to cover something that I've heard talked about, that I've heard people ask about. Pretty common term, which is cash on cash or cash on cash return. What does cash on cash return mean? We get calls from investors that say, hey, I'm looking for property. I want a 8% cash on cash return, 10% cash on cash return, 3% cash on cash return. What does that mean? And how does it differ from a cap rate or an internal rate of return, which we'll talk about other videos. Today we're going to focus on cash return. Very simple formula to understand. Let me explain. So an investor wants cash on cash, or if you want cash on cash, what does that mean? If you're buying a $1 million property and you are putting down, say 10% to make the numbers easy, $100,000 to put down on a $1 million property. That's your cash out of pocket into the deal. To buy is $100,000 cash. Now, say that property brings in, I don't know, $100,000 a year, but it has, just say, to make numbers easy again, $80,000 in maintenance, repairs, all that other stuff, and it nets you $20,000 a year net. That cash on cash return would be 20%. Makes sense, right? And that's actually really high. Your average is going to be between 8 to 12% is great cash on cash return for most people. But that's the example of a formula, right? So if you put $100,000 in the deal, and after everything's done at the end of the year, what's your cash on cash net return, or what's your return on that money? And if it was $20,000 after everything was paid, that would be a 20% cash on cash return. After you paid off everything from all the income in the property and you had $12,000 left over that you netted profit, you'd have a 12% cash on cash return. So what it means, fairly self-explanatory, is the money you put up or put into investment, what your return is annually. Again, a key point is annually. So we're only looking at what it brings you in a year. What are you going to make return on the money you're putting into investment? Again, you put in $100,000 to buy a $1 million property, but you make $12,000 a year net. That's a 12% cash on cash return, guys. Very easy. If you have any questions, let me know. Jeff Discher. You know where to find me on social media. Facebook, Jeff Discher. On IG, I sell real estate. Yes, I have a great name on IG, and YouTube, Jeff Discher. Till then, see you guys next time.